Welcome back to Subnautica. This is Elliptical Round. Just don't know who will be interested in watching any of this, but I'm just going to try to collect some more resources today. Hopefully build the Cyclops. If I can manage to find any rubies, that would be great. Anyways, I'm going to start. Just going to try to get as many of these limestone chunks as I can, because I'm desperately low on resources and I'm not going to be building much of anything. I want to build some more in my base too, but like I really need resources, and I talked so much like the last stream, I didn't really get a whole lot done. Though it was still enjoyable. I just trying to say, I could have done this all stream today, but only off chance anybody wanted to watch any of this. That's why I'm streaming it. I got the last pieces of the Cyclops yesterday that I needed, so I can build the Cyclops now. I don't have. I think I need rubies for the prawn mech, but I'll have to. Wow, there's so many of these all over the place. I'm hoping I can find copper, because I only got like 2 pieces of copper left, and that's not going to get me hardly anywhere. I was able to replenish some of my titanium yesterday, but that was about it. Oh, maybe a few pieces of quartz. They look close, but then I get to where I need to go and they're so far away. I just have to do this one at a time. I'll start with what's closest to my base. Like I said, I'm really not sure how many people would even be interested in any of this. But then again, people, watch Minecraft and that kind of thing too, but it's gonna be a while before I can build anything, so my resources are just low. I can always do this off stream if there's no interest. You came to my base. You attacked me. Prepare to die. Chicken. Gotta teach those stalkers a lesson. And just let them attack you anytime they want. Gotta teach them a lesson. If you got one of those annoying fart fish that float around that make all those sound effects all the time. Oh, so he came back and then damaged my craft and swam away? You can get away with that? Got news for you, I'm faster than you. You can pick your grave. There you go. Climb into the hole. Sometimes they get near my base, so I just have to deal with them, because then they'll just keep coming back around. Guess I'm being again, seriously. What do I do? Kill your mate or something? That's right, roll over. Only had to chase you down for 200 meters. Hello, Mancho. Just dealing with a bunch of stalkers. I'm trying to do resource collection. So I had to teach them a lesson today. Mess around and find out is what, you know, that's the typical phrase. Just looking for limestone chunks right now. So many of them on the screen. It's crazy. I realized there was that many near my base. I'm gonna move over here a little ways away from that stalker area. Just I'm really low on copper and I didn't really get to do this the other day. I'm planning to try to build a Cyclops and that kind of thing like later. I want to like expand my base and build some more of that too, but I need resources. Wow, they are really aggressive today. I've never seen them this aggressive. Sometimes even the predator population, or stalker population in this case, I guess could get out of control, like too many of them. You don't want to get rid of all the predators like in an environment, but oh really, a rap? That rap idea I suggested actually worked? Wow. It's crazy. Well, I mean, when I was younger, like sometimes I would invent like whole entire sentences, or like try to make up like my own song, or take like an existing tune, like kind of thing. But I didn't have the chat GPT like growing up, like back in my day. I'm really not that old, just in my 30s. But you know, I guess some people might consider that old. But I'm glad it worked for you. Just try not to rely on chat GPT to do like your homework and stuff, because you don't want to get like brain rot. And so many young kids in the world today are struggling to even like read and write now. Or, you know, it used to be like you had like the calculator and they would say, well, why do I need to learn this? I got a calculator in my pocket. Well, now it's you know, why do I need to learn this? I got chat GPT. And they're really doing themselves a disservice by not trying to learn. It's important to learn to read and write, and you know, do basic arithmetic, that kind of thing, at least. Wow. I don't know what it is about this day. I've gone like a lot of days without them like hardly attacking me. And then here, this one, it's just like one after another today. I don't know what's going on. Unless maybe I'm just Maybe they're just extra hungry, I don't know. Well, that's fine. About the homework, I was just talking about, you know, some of the kids like around the world or even college, like they're using like Chat GPT, that kind of AI stuff to like write their papers for them as well. And I was just saying in general, like kids need to learn how to, you know, think critically and write things and that kind of stuff. Those are important skills to have if you want to have a job and a good future. You can't just like rely on AI to do all the thinking for you. I'm just talking in general, like any kid. I would give that advice to any kid these days, especially the younger generation. I'm a millennial, but like that generation, or also known as Generation Y. But I have a nephew that's Generation Z. He's already in his young 20s, and he's already married, so... But he didn't grow up in the world of AI either, but... Probably some of the younger Gen Z and like the Gen Alpha, the next generation, the youngest of them, are all growing up with it now. World's just changing. Honestly, I have some concerns about like what is going to happen to the youth, because it's already happened. Like screen time, it's kind of affecting the youth, like the younger generations, like in their like brain development. Like I didn't even have my own phone until I was probably, yeah, about college. That's when I first got my phone, like towards the end of high school, like when I graduated in college, somewhere in there, and it was just a basic flip phone. No smart screen to type on for like texting or anything, but you know, I wasn't doing any texting or calling really anyways. But I mean, I grew, when I was a kid, like growing up, it was still like transitioning from like analog to digital. So I got to experience like rotary phones and even like typewriters and things when I was younger. I loved my mom's typewriter. I still love typewriters. One Christmas I actually asked for a toy typewriter, and yes, I say it's a toy, but it actually was a functioning typewriter. You could write on it and use it however you wanted. It was just like a normal typewriter. It was just like more like made of plastic. But that was such a great Christmas gift. I probably would have had to say that my favorite Christmas gift of all time, well, my top two Christmas gifts, like growing up as a kid, was a Nintendo 64 and like a castle, like a toy castle with like knights and stuff from Fisher Price. And I still got the 64 and I still got the castle. Not throwing those away. They're both, I mean, they're all in, like, I try to take good care of my stuff, so everything's in pretty good condition, like new condition. Yeah, TikTok, I like to name that, also brain rot. It's just, I know it's popular, but there's just so much stuff on there nowadays that like false information, like youth and people are getting hurt trying to do certain things, and just even like that skibbity toilet thing. I know that's popular with the youth, but I'm just saying it's just a lot of brain rot going on. Is this flame thing like what is this, like the temperatures or something? I can't even see the temperature monitor, so well, there's a lot more to this than I thought. Honestly, I don't even know if my Seamoth would even fit down there.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, that should be a little better. Oxygen. Well, my inventory's full.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Neil deGrasse. Yeah, watching educational videos, that's definitely a good thing. You know, always trying to learn, whether it's on YouTube or like a public broadcasting type TV, or you know, wherever they, if you have like any of that like going on in terms of, I don't know what they have in Spain, and here in the US we had the public broadcasting like with educational stuff for children all like all day long, but some of that's like been defunded. I watched a lot of that myself growing up. I was just mainly saying I don't think like babies and things like young people, especially like while their brain's still like developing and forming, that's what I was trying to mostly say. And like I think try to, for children, like need to watch like higher quality, you know, so it's not like so much junk is what I was trying to say. So it can help like with their brain development and learning. So much orange on the screen. The color orange. I don't have room for the salvage. Even if I did, it's just titanium. You know, rather focus on these chunks. In hopes that I at least can get some copper. Oh, now I'm out of the cave. Hope I don't lose sight of my Seamoth. What's this way?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I didn't even have my first gaming device, like to play video games. Like it was a Game Boy. I didn't even get that until it was somewhere between like I think 8 and 10 years old. And see, like when I was growing up, we didn't have like access to like online video games, especially at like the age that I was. It was like all like single player. I mean. Or like you could have multiplayer, but it's like local multiplayer. Like you would have like your brother or sister or a family member, or mom or dad, like hook into or friend, like hook into a machine, and you can play up to 4 players, like locally on the device. See, nowadays there's like so much, like scummy people, like trying to harm children over the internet, like using like online stuff, like with like Roblox. Or like other ways, like trying to harm children or kidnap them or do bad things to them. So it's just, the world's changed even like since I was growing up. Like I didn't even, I think probably the first online video games I would play would be like on my computer, and it would be like chess, online checkers, like that kind of thing where you couldn't communicate with like other players. It's just, you know, you play the game. Oh, I'm dying. I was just thinking there's that looks like a thermal vent. I might be able to tap into that for power to my base if I can remember the location. I'm assuming it's not too far away from my base, which it actually could be. I probably will head back to my base because I don't have much health left. Let's try to pick up these final 2 quartz if I don't die. Well, this is right below Yeah, I could maybe tap into thermal power down there. I'm not sure how that works, but I could maybe do that. I played a little bit of Plants vs. Zombies too, like on my phone, but I never didn't get around to finishing it. But I really loved the original game, and then recently on YouTube I like live streamed Plants vs. Zombies like to Garden Warfare. So it's not like the, you know, it's probably not the. Well, you might have played. There's a Plants vs. Zombies 2, and I think a Plants vs. Zombies 2 Garden Warfare. Or no, is it? I don't know, I'd have to look it up, the title. Yeah, it's Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2, but I've only, the Plants vs. Zombies 2, I've only played a little bit of it on my phone, but I really love the original game. Well, I didn't even get my first smartphone, believe it or not, till my 30s, so, and I wasn't even really even using my phone much, and I just happened to get this one for free, so they were giving it away.
Welcome aboard.
Before that, I had a flip phone, that's all I had, so wasn't much of a phone, but it worked if I had to use it for like emergencies, but like nobody would call me anyway, so it's not something like I had to. Well, I didn't realize I had filled up both containers like with titanium. I had more titanium than I thought. Phones are definitely expensive, like $600, $1,000, $1,200. I think it's still possible to buy flip phones, though, or even some cheaper phones, maybe like with $100, $200 range, though. They have, I think, like phones for like children, which are capable of like only dialing, I think, like a few numbers, like that kind of thing. So for like a kid, like if the kid wanted to needed to be in touch with a parent or something, like that might be like a cheaper option. But if I ever had children, I think I would like delay like giving them an actual like phone until like they're older, like maybe 15, 16, or right before they go off to college. I probably wouldn't make a good father then. They might be upset with me, but I don't know. I'm thinking like at least their teenage years is what I'm thinking. But I don't know if I'll ever be a father someday or not. Yeah, have a good afternoon or evening, night, which is, you're probably 6 hours ahead. But anyways, thank you. Have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye. Well, I got a new egg for the containment center. Try to find out what that will grow. Life always finds a way. To quote Jurassic Park, or so something like that, right? Life always finds a way.
Cannon. Intake recommended.
Spadefish. I'm actually not sure what the best fish are to spawn, like to grow, like to breed for food. I'll have to look some of that up. I'm thinking about maybe breeding some like bladder fish to help with like water stuff in case I can't get enough salt until I can build the water filtration device, which I need aerogel, which to get aerogel I need rubies for. I don't have any rubies, so apparently the melons are pretty good with water, but they're just not efficient like growing them. It just takes a while. But these lantern fruits are great. Like there was something like a tree that can give me like plenty of water. I could do that. I mean, I got these bulbo trees. These might have some water in them. Oh, okay, plus 10. Well, I wonder how much the boba tree gives versus the watermelons. That'd be interesting to find out. All this orange is kind of annoying. It's just too much. Maybe if I remove the scanner, a few of the scanner upgrades, like the range upgrade, maybe that would be better. I don't know. Probably get some health. If I had like a chip in my brain and I would see like all this kind of stuff like all the time, this would just get to me. And it's kind of like the Ready Player One, where the bad guys were the corporation was trying to see how many ads they could fit into a player's view before they would like have a seizure. This kind of reminds me of that. I think they use the word seizure, I'm not sure. Either way, that's pretty bad for like a game development. I kind of try to do that.
This is an automated distress signal from Lifepod 12. Coordinates attack. Warning, Lifepod has sunk beyond safe diving distance. Do not attempt retrieval without submersible support.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Didn't mean to click on that, but it's fine. I was trying to search, I think, for Lifepod 7. I didn't find it, but I'm wondering, since these are still on my log, there was like a couple of these I didn't have like exact coordinates. And I'm wondering if like I still haven't found Lifepod 4 and 6 either. Apparently it would be best to find, I guess, Lifepod 4 first, then find 6. 7 is like its own thing. I know where that is, 'cause I tried looking for it. I left a beacon near the Aurora to like measure my distance of travel from the beacon, but I was still far off, I think. So I never found it, and then ended up getting almost eaten alive by bone sharks, like multiple bone sharks. Which I need to pick up that Lifepod actually. Not the Lifepod, the scanner beacon that I left behind. There we go. But I just, I'm out of so many resources. What am I doing? I'm putting them back in my inventory. Needed to take time to at least gather some more. So I want to build up my base. And I got to build the Cyclops and I think some other things too. I might turn off all this orange like all over the screen because I can always do this resource collecting like off stream. I was just trying to get some of it done today. I still need to do like collect lithium. There, that's better. I think I can craft the Cyclops. We'll see. Let me see what it takes and see if I got the resources for it. I wanted to expand my large room, like add a second floor, like possibly below. Like put a floor below this and have a bunch of like alien confinement places and start breeding fish down below. I could put it above, but I was like from a realism standpoint, I was like wondering if like the weight of the water, like that, like what, and also like what if it ever leaks, like all that. I don't know if this ocean for this planet is like salt water, but if it is, it could ended up destroying like all my plants, like if the water from those tanks ever like fell down and leaked. So I figured like from a like immersion realism standpoint, like maybe having the water, like the tanks where I'm breeding fish, like have this below this, because then I wouldn't have to worry as much. I know it's impossible for those things to break, you know, because it's a video game, but I'm just trying to think from like realism, like immersion. Let me see what the Cyclops, like what all that takes. Kind of went to the wrong fabricator actually, but let's see, 3 plasteel ingots, enamel glass times 3. That's going to be an issue. I got 2 Stalker teeth, but I think I should still have 2. No, I got 3, so I got what I need. Lubricant, no problem. Well, I'll just start getting to it. Alright, so I'm going to need 30 titanium to turn into 3 titanium ingots. And then 6 lithium to craft the plasteel. I got enough lithium. And I've collected plenty of titanium, so I'll get started on that. Well, I put exactly the amount of... I wasn't even trying, I just somehow managed to put exactly 30 titanium in my inventory without even trying. It's crazy. Alright, I need 6 lithium. This, kids, is why you need to learn math and not rely on AI. You need to learn basic math. Which you can even use it in video games. Just working my way towards crafting that enameled glass. Thankfully I had 3 Stalker teeth. I happened to find those on the seabed floor. I saw in a YouTube video I can use a Grav trap with like some metal salvage to solve that issue though. I haven't tried it personally, I haven't even crafted a Grav trap yet, but how could such small teeth give enough like enamel for like the glass? I think it would require more than 1 tooth. Or like a larger creature's tooth. Let's see, advanced wiring and lead. I can get the lead. I hope I have enough lead. Yeah, you want to teach kids how to do mathematics, you know, get them to play video games so they can learn. Do their addition, subtraction, and multiplication. Gotta get a seed. My pet should be around here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Or she is. I'm not sure what the gender is actually. It's not like I know how to check. It'd be cool if those cuttlefish like grew like humongously large, and then they could, you know, if they get large enough, they could, you know, destroy like any predator or most predators. That'd be really fun. If I could grow my cuttlefish that large, and like it could take on practically anything or most things with its tentacles. Yesterday, towards the end of the stream, I ended up growing a bone shark in my alien confinement tank, but I let it loose just to see what happened, and then I like reloaded to the save, and it was just like eating everything around my base. And probably from like a game development, I'm not sure how that works, but I'm just assuming like it might not attack me, but like from a real world standpoint, like you even have people with like pet lions and like big cats, and like they raise them from cubs, and even then they can attack like their, you know, their owner or caretaker. And I just didn't like having a predator like that around my base, so I got rid of it. Well, I reloaded the save and then I got rid of it. While it was still like a baby. Let's see. Advanced wiring, is that what I needed? Probably need some copper. Just guessing. It's wiring kit, gold, and computer chip. So, alright, 2 silver. I get some table coral. I think I used up all of this right here. Hopefully there's some more around. I wish these biological resources would respawn. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought I had saw that like Or I'd asked the question via like Google search, and maybe it just didn't answer me right. But I thought it said these resources don't respawn. I know the metal ones don't. I'm thinking maybe the biological ones don't respawn either. If I'm wrong, you can correct me in the chat. Hello. Hello, Callum. Just trying to get everything I need to craft the Cyclops. Was collecting resources earlier. Not sure if it's night or day outside. It's still daylight, so I guess I'll do this now. While the lighting's still good. I think when I crafted my Seamoth, I think it was dark time. This is the first time I've ever crafted this, so the first time playing the video game as well.
Cannot build here. Must be constructed in deeper water.
Oh really? So I'm gonna have to move this thing? I guess actually it might destroy my base where it is. If I'd known that, I would have like put it over there somewhere. Alright, that's how you pack it up. Well, I might be able to do it over here. We'll see.
Cannot build here. Must be constructed in deeper water.
Oh really, I thought this would have been plenty of space over this way. Maybe I'll try about right here. Oh hey Ben's Jovi, welcome back. I'm trying, I just had to get this thing to deeper water apparently.
Build here. Must be constructed in deeper water.
What they wanted me to do, take all this all the way over to the Aurora and craft it there where the Leviathan can kill me. Well, here's some deeper water over here, I hope it's satisfactory. If this isn't deep enough, I don't know what is, unless I have to go to like a 400 or 500 meter. I'm just joking partially, but never would have thought it would have had any issue. Like, you know, they don't ever tell you this, like in the new player, like tutorial, like tips and tricks. Just like they didn't tell me what to do with when I beached my Seamoth on the alien island.
Be advised, the Cyclops is
It's got the achievement 40-foot sub for one.
Only
Go to
experienced
Cyclops.
helmspeople should attempt to pilot this vehicle solo.
Well, I guess I shouldn't have tried to pilot it then. I'm definitely not experienced. It's what you call on the job training. Well, no wonder this thing's larger than what I thought it was going to be. I'm going to pack up my vehicle bay and move it back over closer to my base. I don't know how deep I'll have to have it for like the prawn suit, like when I craft that. Which I can't do that just yet, because I think I would need aerogel. I'd have to look at the recipe, but I think I need aerogel and I don't have any rubies, so... Unfortunately. That'll do for now. Like, I just want to keep these together in case I need to find it later. Yeah, the prawn suit requires aerogel, which I got the... I don't know. I'd have to look that up again with the recipe, but I don't have any rubies. I was going to say I wasn't sure if the deep shrooms play a part in making the aerogel or not, but I've been growing a bunch of deep shrooms. I could craft the Neptune launch platform. Like I could do that. Probably too early to do it, but it's something I could do. I might just go ahead and do that then after I park, try to get in this Cyclops, try it out, and try to park it in the, one of the bays. Let's see. It looks really cool inside. Need to figure out how to get into this thing. This thing's huge. I love this. So it's got that sleek look too, like a Naboo N1 starfighter, like from Star Wars as well. I might just color this yellow just to, because it kind of looks like that, like something like a Naboo. Oh, there's the entrance. Already got my Bumblebee, which is...
All systems online.
Well, so this one has a male AI on it. Interesting. Oh, there's an upstairs too? And they already built a storage in here? Just curious. So, okay, so I can place even more storage if I wanted to. That's cool. Wonder why there's no option to like label these. Because they're basically like the wall lockers, but that would have been nice if they went the extra mile on that and allowed me to label this. Well, apparently I hatched a crash fish, whatever that is. Oh, you can close the hatches. Another ladder. What is this? The engine room? Let me put your upgrades here. I think I got well, maybe one upgrade or a few upgrades that I looted. That's really cool. Power cells, 3 of them. I was getting worried about that because I only had 3 power cells back at the base, and I was like thinking I was going to have to craft some more. Then I was thinking, well, I was down to my last 2 bits of copper, so I figured I was going to have to collect some copper, so that was like another reason I was trying to collect resources earlier. They even gave me a fire extinguisher. This is really cool. Oh, it's on the other side. Okay. Well, I was just trying to see if I could get to the other side without taking the ladder. That looks like you have to climb down and climb up. Or I guess I could. There's a hatch I could have gone through. That would have been faster. Just making a U-turn. A decoy launcher. Open decoy loading tube. Well, I wonder. Which I guess you'd have to use this as like a predator or something. I'm just guessing. Takes 1 shot. Oh, this is really cool. Oh, I love the glass. Like you can see through, like see what's going on below. That's really cool. New vehicle docked. What's this hatch for? Like getting in out? No vehicle docked, so I guess that's where the Seamoth would go? Or the prawn? Wow. With this kind of vehicle, I could, you know, go on like a long expedition and like collect resources. See the world. That must be the health bar, maybe another fire extinguisher. All these fire extinguishers, should I be worried? It's like my ship gonna catch on fire easily. Toggle internal lighting on or off. Toggle external floodlights. I can't tell if that's doing anything. Submarine name. Oh, so this... I had one of these back in my base. I already pre-crafted one for the other bay because I thought I was going to need it to color this thing, but apparently you can do it here. I can't see the outside. I guess I just have to... click to edit the name. Is that a thing? On this, I didn't see that on the Seamoth. I don't know what to call this. My Seamoth I call the Bumblebee. Maybe I call this the Queen Bee. I don't know. Or maybe the honeybee. I don't know. I named the Bumblebee after like the Transformer character. I guess I could do like a red and blue paint scheme and call this Optimus Prime. I don't know. For now it's like yellow. I did say earlier this craft kind of reminded me of like the Naboo starfighter, so I could name this the Naboo. That might be a better name than Queen Bee. I don't know. Ben's Jovi says basically this the ship is like a base, but it can swim. I could name it the Nambubu. I don't know. That might be too much. What, no chair? Like, I need a captain's chair. I got this huge submarine. I need a captain's chair. Engine offline.
Engine powering up.
Rig for silent running. What? Are they trying to go for immersion here? What is this?
Ahead slow. Ahead standard. Ahead flank. Emergency speed. Rig for silent running.
Well, it's definitely yellow.
Rig for silent running.
Oh, so it looks like you can launch the decoy from here, whatever that does. I guess it's a decoy. What it does is probably in the job description. What is this audio? It's like a audio sound amplifier. Hello, Behemoth Godzilla. Well, I've only encountered like the one with the one that's near the Aurora, whatever. It's got like mandibles. I don't know all the names for the creatures yet. Well, let's see if I can park this inside my base, if it will fit.
Warning, vessel counterfeit. Excessive noise.
Excessive noise. What?
Ahead slow. Ahead standard.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
This is my first time piloting this. Maybe I should give it a whirl, just like take it around my base. Well, then again, the shallows are on the other side. So, might end up crashing it or something. Wow, this thing turns like a brick.
Ahead flanked. Emergency speed.
Yeah, the Reaper.
Warning.
By the
vessel
Aurora.
counterfeit. Excessive noise. Warning. Engine overheat.
This thing flies like a brick. Or drives like a brick.
Standard. Ahead flanked. Emergency speed.
Or is that a heat gauge? Or no, that must be noise then. See if I can park this thing. Trying to get turned around.
Warning. Vessel counterfeit. Excessive noise.
I mean, they did say only an experienced pilot should pilot this, and then, like I said, I don't even know what I'm doing. Is there like an overheat gauge somewhere, maybe? I don't see it. Well, let's see if I can park it this time. So that your favorite Leviathan is one that you can't find. Oh, I understand what you're saying now. Trying to say it's better not to come across any.
Counterfeit. Excessive noise.
Well, I'm wondering if this is gonna be tough to park in.
Seek fluid intake.
Water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. Well, I found out I can do this earlier. Like you can just jump right up like you're a dolphin or something. I'm gonna have to cross some more water. I'm almost out.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Well, I got my Naboo N1 Starfighter look. I've nicknamed this the Naboo. There's no way I'm getting this. Is this even large enough to hold this thing? Like the base. I'm beginning to wonder if that could even fit in here. Just looks too large for it. Maybe like the top of it could fit. With it sticking out.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online. Warning, vessel counterfeit. Excessive noise. Warning, engine overheat.
Does this overheat message like even matter?
Warning, engine overheat. Warning.
So am I gonna like,
Overheat.
is this even gonna work? Alright, or am I gonna like make a big mistake here? Well, I'll save it. I guess I'll find out. All new players, I probably have to go through this.
Warning, engine overheat.
Well, I just did something. I don't think it's gonna fit.
Warning, vessel counterfeit. Excessive noise.
Well, see what happened. Well, it doesn't look like any damage. It don't seem to fit in this, so... I mean, the Seamoth fits, and I guess the prawn suit would probably fit in here, I'm guessing. Because if not, I don't need two of these vehicle bays. Oh wait, oh no. I damaged my base here. It's the first time this has ever happened. I can always reload the save. Well, that's cool. It would have been better if I had closed the hatch. Maybe I should build a top floor and stick my plants above that, like for next time. Like in retrospect, so it wouldn't flood my plants, because my plants would be dead probably if this water has salt in it. See, this even got like all over the place because I didn't have all my hatches shut. Like the whole point of having all this to keep the water out. I'm just looking around. I'm trying to figure out what to do. I can always reload the save, no problem. I just... Oh, here. This is just a learning experience right now. I'll probably end up reloading the save. Not that I have to, but...
Hull integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
This is all new to me, so... Wish these, like, doors would be, like, automatic, like, in case there's, like, a leak, they would, like, automatically close. That would be a cool feature to have for this game. For my base. I guess you two are still talking about the Leviathans, but your comment is relevant. Well, I was going to say, I mean, you said size doesn't matter too much, but then I was going to say, well, In the case of trying to fit that Cyclops inside here, it didn't work too well. So yeah, size does matter. Have to be the right size. So, unless there's like a larger vehicle bay, like Moonpool, I don't think there's any way I'm getting inside there. So I'll just have to leave this parked like in the water. Which is no problem. Would be nice to have more of like a larger view than this. Or like a third person view. Well, there is that external camera system, but... Oh, you can drive like this, okay. But probably not a good idea. Oh, there's multiple cameras. Okay. This one might be the more useful one then. So at least I can see a little bit better. Oh, there's a horn on this too. And there's a compass right there. So if a predator comes at me, I guess I just can honk my horn back at them. Hopefully intimidate them to leave me alone. 94%. So if I can't fit it in the vehicle bay, I guess I would have to manually remove the power sources to recharge it back in my base, unless I install one of those chargers. Is it like that how it works? Maybe I should try like docking my Cyclops and trying to figure out that. Well, I like the color, the yellow and the black. That's one of a few different color combinations that well, a handful of color combinations that I like.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's see about docking this.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Well, yes, the Cyclops has batteries. I was just talking about, like, how do I recharge those batteries? Like, do I pull them out, like, manually and put them in, like, a power cell charger? That's what I was asking, because I can't seem to dock this thing in the base without, like, crashing it unless I'm just doing something wrong. Let's see. How does this enter? I gotta say I prefer the female AI. Like, it'd just be nice to just have to pick my AI for like all the systems and like join them together. Well, that's cool. So to get back into my ship, I just do this. Nice.
All systems online.
Well, I'll try to look up on the internet or find out some information about what to do when I can. I didn't think the Cyclops, when I envisioned it in my head, I didn't think it was going to end up being this big. I thought it might be like half the size of this, and I was thinking, well, even half would be too big for this. I thought like the vehicle, these moonpool vehicle bays, like I thought you could fit like a sub and prawn suit, and then you got the Seamoth. I thought all three would fit inside, but doesn't look like it unless there's like a larger vehicle bay somewhere. I even thought like, well, even if like just like I get it in here and like just like the top of it sticks up, but that doesn't seem to work either. So I should just build a power cell charger. Yeah, that's what I was asking earlier. Like if I could just put one inside. I guess I would have to charge the batteries back at the base. I mean, I might be able to build it. I probably could build it inside, but I don't know how well, if that would even charge the batteries, or if it would just drain from my existing power sources. Anyways, that's what I'm thinking. I got a couple 3 power cell batteries, so I might just go ahead and stick those inside the Cyclops. In one of the storage containers, just like to have as a backup. Well, those doors closed faster than the other ones, like inside my base, like the bulkhead doors. I think maybe I could put a storage container and just store my spare batteries back here. Wait, there's 3 here. Is there also 3 on the other side? If that's the case, I might need 6 of these. Yeah, it's power cell charge 63, 100. Well, in that case, maybe put it along the wall here. I don't have any titanium in my inventory though, but I can fix that soon enough. And I can stick my spare batteries in here just so I can have some in case I need it. That's what I'm thinking. I'll probably craft like a few more batteries when I can. Or just the power cell charger. Like keep 3 and then plus the power. But if I did the power cell charger on that, they would just be like using my batteries to charge batteries. Wouldn't that like drain my batteries? I could always do it back at the base, it'd be no problem. Actually, I don't think I have that. Oh no, I have it. I have the power cell charger blueprint, I just don't have the rubies to craft that, so. Looks like you can place it inside here. But I think that would just end up like depleting my batteries to charge the batteries, and I just don't think it's a good solution. So maybe put it back in my base unless I'm just overthinking it. That's what I thought, Ben Chovy. Thank you for pointing that out. Yep. Thanks, Behemoth. Well, it's kind of a moot point anyways, because I can't build the power cell charger just yet, because I don't have any rubies for that. I haven't found a single ruby yet. I think is my Seamoth still here? No vehicle. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. I'll put the power cell charger like back at my base. Probably, I was planning to put it like on this wall originally. What I was thinking the other day. So I got 2 battery chargers right here. Coffee machine and vending machine. Well, if I'm going to do the power cells, I guess I could leave them here at my base. I guess I just do that. But I mean, then again, it doesn't hurt to have some spare power cells like on the ship in case I ever need it. Like if I'm out and they end up draining too much. So I will put a few spare power cells on board the Cyclops. Curious, I didn't deploy this camera. I know the Stalker's like playing with those, but did they just happen to remove it from my scanner room? Will a Stalker actually fly up to this and like steal my cameras even if I'm not deployed them? I guess I would have to... Where did that go? Oh, there it is. I guess I'd have to pilot it from the inside back into its charging station. I'm not sure how that works, I'm just guessing.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well, I don't know which life pods are near me, but I had planned, well, he's right, he did say yesterday that about going to those locations, but I didn't get around to them before the end of the stream because it was almost a 3-hour stream and I was like getting towards the end of it, so. Alright, here's camera 2. Let's see how this works. Alright, so that docked it. For some reason that one was deployed as well. If I don't take care of this, the Stalkers will just use these all the time, take them away from my base. I don't know, it might have driven up to this for all I know and stole it from here, but I didn't know it could do that. There, that's taken care of. These doors definitely don't shut as fast as the ones aboard the Cyclops. Oh, so that's the, wait, that looks like that kamikaze exploding fish. Crash fish. Most of the sulfur plant involved a feed on the sulfuric compound secreted by the crash fish, which makes its nest within its leaves. Okay. Equip a stasis rifle, repulsion canyon, or similar before approaching the shallow caves. It's been a long time since I found any cave sulfur, actually. What's part 9? Like a video you're talking about? Rubies is what's holding me up from like crafting up the next like few upgrades, like the next def module for like my Seamoth, for example. I might be able to craft the swim charge fins now because I've been growing deep shrooms, and I think that was one of the ingredients for that with the polyaniline. Well, that's where you do the torpedoes. Prawn Suit upgrades. Seamoth solar charger. Perimeter defense system. torpedo system and sonar. I got 2 more slots available for the Seamoth. Someone recommended like a defense system is what they recommended. So that would take up the 3rd one, but what's the next best upgrade? Like the torpedo, sonar, or solar? It's been good, Behemoth. If you're talking to me, maybe you're talking to Ben Jovi. I guess I'll try to decide on that later. I don't have any extra Stalker teeth for the enamel glass for the solar charger. I think I can craft the perimeter defense system, and then I don't have any aerogel because I don't have any rubies for the torpedo. I could do the sonar. I don't know how useful that would be. Hull reinforcement. Preemptively hardens the chassis before collision, eliminating damage under normal conditions for Seamoth. Oh, I didn't realize this was here. Recycles heat by byproduct to minimize power inefficiencies. Storage module. That hull reinforcement could help. That's maybe one of my upgrades. If I take the Cyclops, I wouldn't have to really worry about the storage stuff as much. And as far as like power, I could always take a spare power if I need it, like for long journeys. Because the Seamoth only takes like 1 power module. I think I'll try to see about crafting that Seamoth perimeter defense system. Electric field designed to ward off aggressive fauna. See how well that works out. Wiring kit and polyaniline. Polyaniline needs hydrochloric acid and gold. I can do the hydrochloric acid, so no problem. I got the deep shrooms growing outside. Only had found one of these in game. I think it might have been, could have been in a capsule or something. Found it somewhere. And then from one, I've been growing like 3 beds of them because I wasn't sure how many I was going to need. Can't remember, do I need 1 or 2 or 3 of these? Well, hey, literal garbage. Welcome back. Alright, so I needed 2 more deep shrooms for a total of 3. My gut instinct was telling me 3, but I didn't want to pick. I guess it wouldn't matter because I could have always replanted it. There we go. Put back what you take. That's a good lesson for nature, right? Harvest trees, plant new trees, harvest mushrooms. Well, mushrooms don't really need any help from me, but this is a garden, so just saying mushrooms tend to grow pretty well on their own out in the wild. Let's see, I need a wiring kit. So probably some copper, I guess. Still haven't learned all the recipes. Oh, silver. I don't know how much of any of this is interesting. I'm just playing this game to have fun. I mean, I would be playing this game regardless of whether I'm streaming it or not. This has been on my list for years to play, ever since I saw Jacksepticeye play on YouTube. Alright, I can craft the perimeter defense modification for my Seamoth now. Behemoth Godzilla says he likes the sonar upgrade. I got one storage module and one Mark II def module. Now I got the perimeter defense. I think they said that was going to drain my battery more, so I'd have to look out for that if that's the case. I'm trying to remember what I saw the other day or several days ago. Well, I could craft the sonar. I got the resources, the magnetite and the copper. Well, I can do copper wire and the magnetite. I won't be able to do the torpedo because I still don't have any rubies for the aerogel. I don't have any Stalker teeth. Honestly, I don't think the solar charger would be that great of an upgrade. The only other good one that I can see is maybe the whole reinforcement. So I could either do the sonar thing or the whole reinforcement. I'm thinking I might do the whole for now because I keep damaging that hole, like by running into things by accident. So maybe that would be worth it. Just 3 titanium, 1 lithium, and 4 diamonds. Is there really 8 people watching? Wow. That's gotta be like the most, right? Like I've ever had, like simultaneously. Usually it's either no one watching or maybe like 1 or 2 people watching, or 3. Sometimes 4.
Fluid intake immediately.
I'm new to streaming, really. Like I've had my YouTube channel for over 10 years now, and I've been uploading some of the time. Sometimes I go like days, weeks, or months between uploads, but it's really only been maybe like the last year or 2 that I've been like doing more like the live streaming, and probably even like less time than that I've actually been talking. I do have a few older videos that I uploaded, like the 40k Space Marine one where I did like some online multiplayer with a friend, but even on that, well, 4 friends, or friends of friends, a friend and a friend, a few friends of friends, but they were doing most of the talking. Alright, I'll be able to do the whole reinforcement now. Well, that would help. Want to do all the repairs as much. It says, be advised, the Cyclops is designed to be operated by a 3-person crew. Only experienced helmspeople should attempt to pilot this vehicle solo. Well, what is a person supposed to do when they're stranded alone, right? I didn't see a multiplayer option on this game. Not saying it can't be done, because, you know, there's people that, like, mod Skyrim, for example, and make it multiplayer even though it's a single player, but...
This is Lifepod 2, coordinates attached. We're way past our safe depth and bleeding O2. We'll have to swim for the surface, but it's 500 meters straight up. We'll make for the rendezvous and keep you posted. Out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
I got multiple ones of those Lipepods I still haven't found. I think I still haven't found Lifepod 4, 6, 7, and whichever Lifepod just rang in. Lifepod 2. Because I didn't have coordinates for 4, 6, 7. I had a general idea where they might be. I think I know where Lifepod 7 is. I was trying to find it last stream, like yesterday, but I was getting ambushed by those not sand sharks, or whatever they are, the sharks with like the metal bodies or whatever. I don't know all the creature names yet. But I could try to go after Lifepod 2 and probably try to find Lifepod 7 if I can today. I do want to expand my base some more, like I said earlier in the stream, and I got the titanium to do that now. I could do it now, or do it later, or do it off stream. Like, build another floor or two for this large room. Oh, multiplayer is a mod. Last I heard about Subnautica 2 binge Jovi, because I've been paying attention to the news on that actually. Well, you probably already know about like the lawsuits and some of the shenanigans that went on, like the corruption and stuff, like kicking out the original owners and developers of the game in order to keep the profit for themselves instead of paying it out as part of the contract. And then they ended up using like AI of all things to try to, the bad people, they ended up using AI of all things to try to plot all this, like bad stuff they were doing against the original developers, and like all this leaked out. That's what I saw in the news. But I haven't heard anything recently, and I figured that was like what was holding it up in the like the release for this game, partially at least, like the lawsuit. But I don't know anything for sure. Like, I haven't heard anything new recently. I'm gonna grab some more water, then try to check out Lifepod 2. Well, I really got turned around there. What I needed to go was right here for the water. There we go. I got a signal for Lifepod too, so I'll try to go there. Then if I have time, I'll try to find Lifepod 7. So I think I have a general idea of where that is. Well, I got a beacon for Lifepod 12 as well. That's 250 meters down. 1 kilometer, well, 1.1 kilometer away. Let's see. Lifepod 2 is this way. Was that in the, no, it's facing north. I thought maybe it was like in the Grand Reef area where those crab squids are. I do know that name because somebody told me that name and I remember that one. So I thought it was unusual that, first of all, it looks like an octopus, but it's a squid, but then it's called a crab squid, I guess because it's got like crab-like legs, so it's just kind of a weird alien creature. So I'm remembering that name at least now, but I still... And I know the Stalkers, and I think those are called bone sharks, maybe. I'm starting to learn some of the creature names. And trying anyways. Just some of the names are like unexpected, like a crab squid, like you would never have thought anyone would put that combination of name together. What just got me? Whatever it was, it took out 15% of my health on my pod. Someone told me those bone sharks are attracted to light, and then I think I read that in the journal and asked the question, well, if I had a cave, like a flare, could I like throw it and it would go after the flare instead of like go after me? And someone said yes, but I haven't tested that myself, and I don't have any cave sulfur to craft any more flares to try that out. I'm just turning the lights off because they said bone sharks are attracted to what happened. Oh, well, good job there, elliptical round. You just ran into a wall. That's what happens when you run with the lights off. Well, this sounds ominous. If I see them, I'll tell them what to do. Are they going to be down here? Well, the bone sharks are down here. I think that's what they're called. Hopefully they'll leave me alone if I leave my lights off. The crush depth of my Seamoth is 500 meters, so I've not been here before. Don't recognize any of this fauna. Maybe I'll try scanning it. Nope, it's not scannable. Oh, that is blood vine. I don't tend to read much of this datapad stuff. Like, I look for information like, is it useful to me? If it's useful, then I try to file it away in my mind or, you know, make use of it. But if it's just like flora, like for decoration or something I won't really get much use out of, I tend to just... thought I saw something, but I think it was a Seamoth. A ghostweed. Yeah, I'm just trying to barely survive here. I don't have time to do all this decoration and collecting like this and that. I need to focus like on survival, like what I need to like survive in this place and maybe even escape. That's like my thinking, like how I play this game. Like even like the other survivors, they're supposedly out there, like you know, most of all the pods I found have been dead. I can't really be bothered to... I mean, maybe my character knew these people's names because he was on the starship, but I can't focus on that like the loss of the other crew. I need to focus on my survival, and you know, you can always grieve for people later. That's like how I view it anyways. Well, this pod looks like it's still intact. I don't see anybody. I think I just saw the alien thing. Somebody called it a warper in a previous stream. Welcome back, Moncho. Let's see if I can... Is there even a way into this? Oh, the hole's on this side, okay.
Flotation devices failed.
We're flooding. Evacuate.
Wait.
It seems to be a common problem with all these Lifepods. The flotation device is failing. It's almost like the Titanic in a way, like...
It's working.
Things not working the way they should.
Okay,
With
good
these
news.
Lifepods.
We're alive and we've stopped sinking.
Bad?
Maybe they didn't even have enough of
The oxygen's
them.
going to run out in 30 minutes and we're 500 meters down.
Well,
What
that's
do we do?
terrible.
We'll have to use the remaining juice to send a distress call and build whatever gear we can. Then we find a way to the surface.
Well, how did that hole happen, I wonder? Are you talking about multiplayer in Jovi? Like not being possible? This place is pretty cool down here. I like all this bioluminescence. Like this would be a pretty nice place in terms of like the view. Well, those are the deep shrooms. It's the first time I've seen them in game like this. I think I found one in like a capsule. That's how I was able to plant it in my garden and then grow a bunch more. Like 3 beds of it. What is that over there? There's something floating around right here. Was that another one of those alien warpers? Well, anyways, this place is pretty cool. If it wasn't so dangerous, I wouldn't mind putting a base here. I need to get some oxygen. Well, let's save the game just in case something bad happens, like something really terrible. Could always use some more quartz, so I'll pick it up while I'm here. Blood oil? I wonder what that does. Blood vine seeds may be processed into benzene. Well, I thought I could scan it. Nope. Wonder how many of these I will need. Maybe I should take some of these back just to have on hand. Warpers can spawn other creatures to kill you, says Mancho. Oh, that was a crab squid, okay. It just looked different. I thought it might have been something else. That too, and bring back Gargantuan, Behemoth said earlier. Oh, so these are plantable. Blood oil is plantable. It says something about benzene. I know that's like a type of chemical. Don't they use it like in medicine or something in real life? I'm not entirely sure. I'm not a chemistry expert or anything. I mean, I took chemistry in high school and in college, but it's been long enough I don't really remember a lot of it. As you know, as they say in the Flight of the Navigator, you know, human brain leaks. Sure, there's plenty of more intelligent people that have a much better memory for these kind of things. I'm gonna try, I say these don't give anything, it's just the red stuff which I've already collected.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well, I'm not gonna bring any deep shrooms back with me, so I got a whole 3 beds full of them back at the base. So I'm just gonna head back, unless there's anything else. There's some glowy stuff over here. I don't know if it's anything I need, or maybe it's just basic bioluminescence. I don't seem to... Nothing's getting in my inventory, so... Well, I guess I'll try to head back to my base and either go into Lifepod 12 or try to find Lifepod 7, which I think I know where that is. This is a really cool area down here. I wouldn't mind building a base all the way down here, really, but it's just so pretty with like the bioluminescence. Even though there's some predators, but it's like not terrible in terms of like the predators. Like, this wouldn't be a bad location at all. I'm thinking I'm going to have to build probably a second base at some point. Somewhere. Either on land or... I might build one here sometime. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like an upgrade for this Seamoth, like a really good one, like an idea for one would be like a booster upgrade, so I could like go really fast for like a short amount of time. I think that would be a really nice upgrade to have like as an option. I mean, maybe it does exist in game, but I haven't seen it like as an option so far. I looked down at my phone and I had a collision. Driver's license people would say that's no excuse. Shouldn't be looking at your phone while you're driving. And take my license away, but thankfully there's no one else on the planet that can take my license away. It's just like that when there's only one person that's alive. I guess I'm the only one alive, I don't know for sure. I can do whatever I want, right? It's, no one else is here to stop me. It's basically like king of the planet, right? You know, at least as far as a human is. You know, those alien things, wherever they are, those warpers. They're obviously probably more powerful than I am, but you know, humans are quite ingenious, and maybe I'll find a way to deal with those at some point. I do have a stasis rifle, so maybe I could use that, but I haven't given it a try yet. Someone said in a comment one time in one of my recent streams that the stasis rifle trivializes the game too much, so they didn't recommend using it, so I was like, okay. I haven't used it since they said the comment, but it doesn't mean I'll never use it. I mean, what if like in like Legend of Zelda, like if you didn't use the Master Sword because, you know, made things a little too easier, like you wanted to challenge yourself more, like, I mean, that's fine, that's like a fine play style. Like Ocarina of Time, for example, you can use a glass bottle to bounce back Ganondorf's, I think, energy blast in like one of the final boss fights. Well, I collected lots of quartz. See if I have an open bed out there for this blood stuff, blood oil. I'm just trying to catch up on the comments, like reading the conversation between you all. Well, apparently I don't have an open bed for this, so I'll have to get some titanium for that. I think it's 2 titanium for a bed, but I'll take 3 just in case. Or 4, I don't know. Thinking about maybe extending the foundations to the left a little bit, so I'll have some more build space, but I could always build in front of this, so it's not like I don't have any space at all. I hear like the Fallout, on another note, I hear like the Fallout 3 remaster might be coming out like February 4th for those people that are Fallout fans. That's the current rumor anyways. Well, looks like I could fit 2 more of those. But I'll probably grow these, harvest it, and then stick them in there, so. That way I'll have the ingredients. I don't know what other ingredients like I'll need to grow out here. I got my gel stuff for like crafting. This is like for like food and water if I need it, like an emergency. But I don't know how many deep shrooms I'll need, and I don't know how many of this blood stuff I'll need like to grow. I don't know what all the other plants I'll need for like crafting materials. I really don't care about the decoration stuff right now because I'm just trying to survive and make progress in the game, but you know, I might end up doing decoration stuff later That's like that's not the important thing to me personally. Like right now, I'm just trying to survive and make progress in the game. I think I got a shelf that I haven't finished crafting inside my Cyclops. So I'll go do that now, and then exit this place, and then maybe try to find Lifepod 7.
Captain, all systems online.
I think it'd be cool, like the AI stuff for this game. Like if the way it was designed, like it's like you had like one AI that could control either the other AI or something, or like have like a Cortana type situation. Alright, got my storage locker. That's where I'll put my spare batteries, like for when I need it. For like the really long trips. And whatever else I will need in there, like med kits. I wonder if I should actually build a med kit dispensal machine on here. Or if I should build any of like the crafting stuff on here. I know it'll probably drain power, but I just don't, it might be worth it. I don't know. I'll have to research that and find out, unless anyone else knows, like in the comments. I'd love to make the prawn suit, but I think I would need the aerogel for that, and I don't have any rubies. So unless I try to go find the rubies in the suggested locations that were in the comment section, I mean, I can try to do that. That could be my next stop instead of trying to find Lifepod 7, which I don't have a waypoint for. So that's an option. I think, was it Sea Treader or something, was it, where it was one of the places that was recommended. I'd have to scroll up in the comments. I'm trying to remember from the other day too. I'm almost out of water too. I know I can do the melons or like the bulba trees. I think will give me some water. Yeah, that works. I could go to Lifepod 12, I could go to try to find Lifepod 7, or I could try to go find the blood rubies, which I need to craft a lot of stuff. So probably the blood rubies would be the higher priority, but okay, I'll try to find the place. I need to look at the map on my phone, like I have a 2D map. Try to figure out the general direction for that, because I've not been there yet.
Systems online.
I'll try to go to Sea Traders like you suggested. Alright, so it's mostly west of here, but it's south of a place called the Dunes, which I've not been to, so it's kind of southwest. But it's more west than south. So if I point it towards somewhere between southwest and west, I'll probably get there. I'll just split it in the middle here, somewhere between southwest and west. That perimeter system, does that like activate automatically, or do I have to press like a button or something for that? The perimeter defense module for the Seamoth. Maybe I should have rested so it would have been daytime when I make my way here. If I had to do this in real life, I would try not to travel during the nighttime as much as possible, unless there was something I had to do at night. Just makes sense, given like the predators and stuff. I'll just get past the wrecks and stuff for now. I don't know what the sea treader place would look like, so I don't know what to expect, or a visual indicator to know whether I'm there or not. I'll press 4 and click, hold click. Okay. That's off right now, I think. And that's on, I think. If I'm doing it correctly. Like, I don't know what the sea treader's place looks like. I don't know what the dunes place looks like, because I've never gone out this far. Started to get deeper all of a sudden. It's a path. Sea treaders is. Whoa. Just like a big hole in the ground. What's peaceful, Mancho? Oh, one of those aliens are here. I'm still trying to head southwest and west, like somewhere in between. Okay. Well, that's kind of ominous. Like, save my game. Sea traders.
Damage to plant life on the seafloor suggests this may be the.
Or there's those things that walk around, because I have seen those before. I saw those like maybe 1 or 2 streams ago. Is that what they are? The ones that like walk around on the seafloor and they dig up like minerals? Guess I need to head more southwest or west. There's an alien down there, it looks like. spiked horn grass. So it's more like a something to grow, like to look nice. That looks nice, I guess, versus something usable. Alright, back to heading southwest and west, somewhere in between. Hopefully I'll end up in the right place. Trying to find the blood rubies, or the rubies, I mean. Trying to get to Sea Treader or something to find the rubies. Well, that gets quite deep there.
Warning,
Not in the bulb zone, they won't get there.
entering ecological dead zone. Adding report to databank.
Was this the... I must not be in the right area then, right? Because there's an area called the Dune I saw on the map. It just hit me. Holy moly. What was that? Yeah, nice dead zone. It's definitely not all dead. Just mostly dead. I'm sort of doing like a Princess Bride reference there. Whoa, it's still following me? I was already there. This thing's trying to eat me. I don't know what happened. I activated the perimeter defense. Well, I'm about to die here. Is that still following me? I'm not food. Leave me alone, please. Just need to get away from this thing. Still following me? Two of them? Well, I guess I'll see what happens and just reload the save. Good grief. It just chased me all over the place. Wasn't expecting that.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency
Welcome
decreased.
aboard, Captain.
Passing 200 meters.
Well, let's try to get higher up.
Greatly decreased. Warning, entering ecological dead zone. Adding report to databank.
Let's put some distance between me and it. What were those things again? Oh, here it is again. Maybe try heading north will help, I don't know. Trying to get away from those. Or maybe I need to head back towards my base. That might be the better option. Then turn around and try to go back to where you were telling me. Don't ever go there. That's the void. Alright, I think I'm safe for now. So I need to go back to where I was. Somewhere between southwest and west. And there was an area somewhere, Sea Treader's place. Well, I won't say that they aren't pretty, with the glowing part of them, but they're definitely deadly. You know, I agree with you both. Warpers here. I'm gonna save the game real quick. Now that I got to a safer spot. Here's a cave down here. 2 warpers. Wonder what this is. Prawn Suit propulsion arm fragment. Well, apparently I needed that. Wonder if there's another one around here. Yeah, this must be it. Well, this journey wasn't a total loss. At least I found something potentially useful.
New blueprint acquired.
This wreck probably is worth investigating. Maybe I should leave a beacon. Come back here at some point. Are you trying to tell me I went to the wrong place? Where I was trying to head to southwest and west. I'm just still trying to find those rubies. I guess I'm a very poor navigator. I see something floating over here. I had been to the bulb zone, but that was north of here. Well, northeast. Really, I've been there. I've been to the Grand Reef, but I haven't been... I might have been to the Sea Treaders earlier. Because I think someone said I was right there where I needed to be, but... somehow I ended up in a place called the Void. I don't know where I am right now. Somewhere southwest. I pulled up the coordinates. Negative 1000, negative 1200, and by negative 978. I don't have a grid on the map to tell me. I did see a newbie tutorial where they said the negative and the positive indicates whether you're north or south or east or west. But I don't remember which one it was. There's a membrane tree. I've seen those before. I have seen the sea treader creatures somewhere. If that's what they're called. Treading about. So maybe... I don't know if they were in another zone. Or maybe I did come here before and just didn't realize it. I'm quite a newbie at all this. What is this? Well, I found a ruby, finally. It's my first ruby. So does that mean I'm in the right place, the sea trader's place? That's really cool. At least I found one of them. A path with no grass. Another alien vent. I saw on a YouTube video something about says scan these peepers near the vent. I don't know if I've already done that. I did scan the vent the other day. Said something in the video about there being an enzyme inside the fish, is what it said. Like a special enzyme. Oh, with a yellow trail. Like that. Okay. Thanks for the help, Ben Joby. Peeper specimen was observed emitting a faint fluorescent enzyme trail and engaged in unusual behavioral patterns. Bears some superficial similarity to the stomach enzymes of larger predators. Contact with the enzyme appears to inhibit the symptoms of the bacterial infection. Yeah, that's what they were saying on the YouTube video. They said if you had like infected fish like inside your alien containment, you could bring one of these there and it would cure them. That's where I saw the video like earlier, either yesterday or earlier today. So I'm still trying to learn about the game. Thanks for helping me out there. Said I thought you put beacon there when you find it. This is what Ben Joby said. Are you talking about the beacon I left at the wreck? I did leave a beacon nearby at a wreck location. Yeah, wreck, come back to scavenge, 500 meters this way. I think I found another ruby. So I must be in the sea trader's place. Oh, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Because I sure don't know what I'm doing in terms of like what's what in this game. I'm still trying to learn because it's my first playthrough. I didn't like the sound of that, whatever that is. Appreciate all the help. This again? Or is that what attacked me before, or is this something else? No, that looks more like a snake. what's not it, Mancho?
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, that's right. The Dagazi place.
Captain.
I got a waypoint for that somewhere. So is that what you're trying to tell me? I need to go to the Dagazi place where the sea traders are? Is this one 500 meters down? So that's 630 meters away. I have found 2 rubies here. I don't know how common of the places is. I don't even know what the name of this zone is that I'm in right now with these floating balls. I can try to go back down to the Gazi area and then maybe find those creatures, the sea traders. And hopefully find the rubies that I'm looking for. I mean, I found 2 of them, I think, so far. You're saying that I'm already within the sea trader area, like through here? Sorry, I'm just trying to understand what you are all talking about. Well, I can try to go back a little bit. There's like a delay with the stream, so... What is that? It's a new creature. Sounded like a little bit like a dolphin or something. Never mind. Here's a ruby. Gotten 3 rubies so far. I'm down with going back to the Degassi area if that's where you think I should go. Yeah, I've already marked the Degassi, like the waypoint for that. There's no grass here, so maybe this is what you're talking about. So maybe this is the pathway. And that kind of dead ends there. I can go above it, or go back this direction. I was just watching me suffering as I Is that how it's making your day better? No, I'm just joking with you. Like watching me get lost in space or in the ocean. That makes your day better? Okay. I'm not suffering too much. I'm having fun. I'm just joking with you all. Well, what you're really watching is a total noob trying to play this game. That's what you're watching. Total noob who gets lost easily. Because unlike other games, there's not really a good map and way to find things. I mean, I guess there's the waypoint system if I pull up the console, but that's a little difficult even for me to navigate. Well, Degazi's like 300 meters down in this hole. Should I go down into the hole? Or look above here somewhere? Not go down in the hole, like stay up here and try to look around. Sorry, I guess the delay with the stream is kind of causing issues here, like trying to communicate with me. I'll just stand still for a bit. That's the sound, go back. Well, there's an alien here.
Seek fluid intake.
Which direction should I go back in? This direction to the west? Where the alien is? I'll wait a bit before I make a move because of the stream delay. Like, right now I'm pointing towards the west. That bridge. Alright, I think I see something like a shadow. So this is a bridge. Alright. Well, I don't have any spare beacons to mark this place if it's important. I'd have to try to get it. Now I can go either south or like northwest. Yeah, I'm on the bridge. So I guess those rubies will be along this path then. If this is the sea treader. Yeah, there's the sea treaders. Southwest. So do they dig up the rubies for me, or like I find them on the cave walls? Hello, Finley. Okay, there's a ruby over here. I think that's ruby number 4. If I get enough rubies, I guess I can craft a ruby slipper and then use that to get home, right? Instead of the rocket. At least the gun wouldn't shoot me down. I'd just say there's no place like home, there's no place like home, there's no place like home, and I'll go home, right? Is that how that works? Just referencing Wizard of Oz. I don't know what Jeremiah Curry is. Oh, hello, Thomas. Okay, I'll try to look on the walls, Mancho. I'm talking as loud as I can. I can boost my microphone in OBS, but it's kind of already maxed out right now. Like when I'm talking, it's like 20 decibels, which it goes into the red zone. Like my mic is already boosted by 20 decibels. I can boost it some more, but I'm not sure what you're trying to say, Thomas. I can try to boost it, but is anyone else having an issue where my microphone's too soft? What's an Arthur chicken?
Vital signs stabilizing.
Well, I'll try to look along the walls, like you said, Mancho, and try to find some more rubies. I think I've found 4 of them so far. Looks like a cave back in here. Well, a little bit of a cave. Yeah, I have a stasis rifle, Finley. I just left it back at the base. Maybe I'll go back over here where those sea treaders are. Not seeing any rubies on this side. It's just quartz. Guess I could always go back across the bridge and try to search that direction. It's still in their territory. Could also pick up some of this shell, because I definitely need some more lithium. This would be a good spot to mine this if it's consistent. I definitely need more lithium for sure. I definitely don't want to carry alien feces with me. Definitely not. Got an oxygen reserve here and don't want to be smelling that 7145 as I used to spell it out on the calculator. If you turn the calculator upside down. I run out of food and water, so I'm not going to be here for much longer. Did I just get a Ruby from that? No, I guess not. Just saying I'm running out of food and water, so at some point I'll have to... more alien feces. So at some point I'll have to return to my base, and I guess at that point I'll end the stream. Oh, there's a Ruby over here. I won't be streaming for too much longer, maybe another 5 or 10 minutes at most. So I have to leave soon. I'm not really sure what's going on in all the comments section. Might be getting trolled or something, I don't know. Okay, Mancho, I trust you. At least I know what the sea treader's path looks like now. Just like you said, no grass. I'm just going to do a quick look around real quick, see if I can find any more rubies, and then if I can, then I'll just head back to my base, because like I'm running out of food and water. I could solve the food issue but I have to end the stream soon anyway, so... I'll have to come back here another time. And the aliens here as well. This must be their whole path through here. Aliens all over the place. Warpers, as they call them. Unless somebody comments in the stream, Thomas, I probably won't even do a shout out because I don't know who's watching and who's not watching. I mean, you say somebody's watching, but could just be trying to get me to say a phrase for like amusement purposes. I don't know. So if that person comments, then maybe I'll reply, but or at least say hello. How about this? I'll say, if this is legitimate, I'll just say hello to your friend. You know your friend's name, if it's truly legit. So there's your shout out.
Calorie intake recommended.
Thought I saw a Rubies somewhere. I'm off the path now for sure. Knowing me, I'll probably get lost and not be able to find the path as easily. There's the alien vent. That's alright. I think I'm going to return. Oh, here's the path again. What is that? Oh, that's what killed me earlier. Oh no. Well, the prawn suit, and I think the next def upgrade for my Seamoth needed a ruby. I think so. Well, I need to craft a water filtration machine as well. Which I think I needed aerogel for that. Which requires rubies. I'll see when I get back to my base. I think I collected 4 rubies, or is it 5? No, 6 rubies. So that might be enough what I need. If I can craft the prawn suit, I'll see about doing that. Well, I still got the stream going. What are these red things anyways? Oh, I must be getting hit by those spike things. What is that? I don't think I've seen this one. Well, anyways, I got 1.1 kilometers to go back to my base. Used up the last of my water and I'm almost starving to death, but I think I should get back in time, provided I don't get attacked or eaten. But yeah, I think when I get back to the base, I'll craft that water filtration system. Go ahead and get that crafted and see about what I need for the prawn suit and the def module upgrade for the Seamoth. But I may not get all that done today before I end the stream, so I have to go soon. If not, I'll pick it up next stream or something like that. Yeah, that's what happens when you run with your lights off. Like a blood moon up there. Good thing I got the hull reinforcement. But I would this Seamoth, it needs like a booster module, because then it would allow me to outrun the predators. I think if I had that, I would gladly take a booster module.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek
Oh,
carrier
at first I thought I ran into it, but it was just the bay door opening up. When you get too far away from the base, I've noticed your the pylons or support like disappears on these bays.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I usually stream I've been streaming this game anywhere from like an hour and a half, sometimes up to 4 hours. But I guess the average is probably about 2 hours or 2.5. Well, I made it back home safely. There's no place like home. That's my second Wizard of Oz reference tonight. Let's see, that next Seamoth def upgrade would take 3 rubies for that. Check on the prawn suit. Needs aerogel. Which needs 1 ruby and 1 gel sack. Alright, I'm gonna go get the gel sacks and craft a few of those. Well, maybe I need to pick it up instead of trying to get the spores. I think that's the way. It's gonna be my first time doing this, so. Well, good night, Ben Jovi. Have a good week. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for watching too. Alright, I can craft aerogel. Go ahead and craft the second one. Let's see, the Mark III. Well, the Mark III doesn't take aerogel. Just takes 3 rubies. Def upgrade. Titanium ingot. Need 20 titanium. I'm putting my resources away real quick. The ones I don't need. It's taking up too much inventory space. Got 2 titanium ingots. Now I'm gonna make a plastel. See, I need 2 lithium for that. Well, I guess it's 2 lithium per. Okay, should have paid more attention. I just
Calorie
need...
intake.
Oh, forgot I needed to eat. I'm so glad they told me about this tree. Been eating a lot of this fruit.
Vital signs.
Helped a lot. Made things a lot easier so I don't have to go hunt for fish all the time. And it respawns pretty fast as well. Oh, that's going to be an issue. The enamel glass, I don't have a Stalker tooth. I used them up all earlier. I got the diamond and the lead. Supposedly I can craft a Grav trap with some metal salvage to get a Stalker tooth, so I could try that if I needed to, but... Well, I got everything, but... Well, I guess I can go ahead and try to craft the glass. So I need to do that before I can do the enamel glass, but it's kind of a moot point because I don't have the Stalker tooth to do the enamel. Bye Behemoth, Godzilla, thanks for stopping by and thanks for watching. And I think I saw that you subscribed earlier, so thank you for that as well. Hope you have a good day. Talk to you later, bye. Alright, I got everything I need but the Stalker tooth. Well, let's see here. If I craft another plasteel ingot, I can do the Seamoth, like the next upgrade. I'll just work on that. Okay, Mancho, I saw your message. It said something about show, hide, but I saw it. Thanks for telling me. I removed them, so it shouldn't be an issue in the future. Was the Finley guy okay? Or was it just the Thomas one? I don't really want any like drama stuff in my channel. Thanks, Mancho. I'll look to see about that Grav trap. Okay, took care of Finley as well. Thanks again. Okay, so the Grav trap takes a battery, copper, titanium. If I'm gonna get the Stalker tooth, that's probably the best way. I generally like moderate like my YouTube comments. Like I haven't. This is like the first time I think I had to do it on live chat, but I generally have been moderating like my YouTube channel comments. Like if people are like arguing or whatever, like or doing like really bad things, like I tend to take care of it like in the channels like over the years. Alright, so I got the Grav trap. I need to find some metal salvage. I think that's how I do it, and try to get a Stalker to give me a tooth. But I don't know if I'll be able to do all that today. And I don't even know where the nearest metal salvage is. So I've cleared out a lot of it around my base. Maybe I'll find it somewhere nearby. Probably should take the Seamoth out for that. I gotta find it somewhere, right? You know, I was surprised by this. Like I don't even have to use the ladder. I just swim like a dolphin. It's kind of weird. Like just jump right out of the water, or like a seal or something.
Welcome aboard. All systems online.
Well, hopefully I can find some salvage nearby. Let me save this real quick. There might be some back at the Aurora, but I didn't have I have a waypoint for that, but I think I got a lot of it already. So maybe if I don't encounter any on the way there, I'll just head back over to the Aurora. All it needs, I think, probably one piece for that. Let's just say, what do you call it? Forklift. I'll check over here because I did find there might be some down here. Or not. Nope. Maybe, hopefully there'll be some up here. I think here's a spot piece. I just needed one, I think. Thank you, Behemoth. Hopefully one piece of salvage will be enough for the Stalkers. Well, there's one right here. I might even find a Stalker tooth without even have to go through all this effort. So this is where I found like a few of the other Stalker teeth, like up on this plateau. There's a... You just dropped that, I don't know. It's like a guaranteed drop. For like the Stalker tooth or not. No, that's not it. Elliptical round's fine. I have another secondary channel called Elliptic Round. It's a little bit shortened name. I've only uploaded a few videos to it so far. But I will be doing some live streaming on it, like Helldivers 2 sometimes, like if I and upload some other content to it occasionally. But Elliptical's fine, or Elliptical Round. I was kind of a surprise because recently some scientists have started using that phrase, like the elliptical round. Like, I came up with that name probably 15 or more years ago, maybe 17, 18, like whenever I created this YouTube channel. And I was surprised, like scientists like that study the stars are like starting to use that phrase now. Bye, Behemoth. Well, see, my gamer tag is Nova Trooper, which I have that linked on my YouTube page. That was my first account, and I got a YouTube account for that, and I had videos uploaded to it, but I deleted it later and uploaded a few of them to the Elliptical Round channel when I transferred over. I still go by Nova Trooper. That's my gamer tag and what I go by, and I also have a Steam account for Elliptical Round, but I don't have any. I only have like a game or two on it that I got for free. But my main account, main gamer tag is Nova Trooper, or I also go by Nova or Trooper. Like everything's like linked on my Steam profile. Or sorry, YouTube profile and Steam profile. Like I got like a lot of stuff like linked together. I was hoping to find a Stalker tooth, so I wouldn't have to go through all the effort to using that Grav trap, but I got distracted because I was talking, so I wasn't really looking for things as much as I should. But I did find like a few Stalker teeth over in this direction near the Aurora. Well, I did need a cup of water. I guess I could always go back to the Stalkers and try to use the Grav trap. The zones with the algae. You mean like back near my base? I just need one Stalker tooth for now. I think I saw in a YouTube video somebody said maybe with like 8 or 10 of these Stalker teeth, that's all you need to craft everything you need in the game. I don't know if it's really that low of a number, but I thought that's what I saw in a YouTube video. And by algae, do you mean those long, stringy kelp kind of things? Whatever you call them. Might even be using the wrong word. The creep vines. I know there's stalkers living in that area. So it's very probable there's a stalker tooth in there somewhere. Or I could just lay the Grav trap. Here, I'll drop the metal salvage and drop the Grav trap. I don't know how this works exactly. But it grabs fish too. This is my first time using this. Yeah, kelp. A salt deposit. Some quartz. Wonder when I'll get the Stalker tooth. That's okay, Moncho. I'm a native English speaker myself, and I forget which words to use a lot too. Like they're in the back of my mind, and eventually remember them. And sometimes I even have to look them up. So like I wonder when I'll get the Stalker tooth. Okay, I dropped a tooth. Not sure where it is. Is it nearby? It's hard to see. Or did it like go flying off in the water somewhere? Guess I wasn't paying enough attention. Do you see the tooth on my screen currently? You might have better eyes than I do right now. I see a bunch of fishies and this Grav. Oh, there's a Stalker tooth. Good eye there, Moncho.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you for the help. Well, now I can craft the prawn suit. Thank you again.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, what I'm gonna do is go to sleep, so it'll be daytime, and then I'll try to craft the prawn suit real quick, and then I guess I'll have to end the stream there because I really have to go. I stayed much later than I was supposed to. I don't know if I have to move this to deeper water again or not.
It is normal when first piloting a prawn suit to feel a sense of limitless power.
Got the achievement, order the prawn.
Receive weeks of training to counteract this phenomenon.
Thank you, Moncho. Thank you everybody that helped me get the rubies that I needed for this. Appreciate it. Well, it's a pretty beautiful sight. Just taking a screenshot real quick. for memories. There's some video games that I have thousands of screenshots for.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'll have to try this out later. I don't know what's all involved in using this, so I really have to go. I'll see if I can dock this. Well, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for all the help. Got a lot done today. Appreciate it. Hope you all have a good week, and thank you for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now. Oh no, I just quit out without saving. How much did I lose progress wise? Just the Stalker tooth?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, after all that I lost the Stalker tooth. I'll have to get it again. Sorry about that. I forgot to save. That's kind of brutal. Oh well, I'll do that off stream. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Bye.